Previously on Dysfunctional Systems. The whole congregation looks to the horizon where there's a glowing light. Anger subsides into shock, which subsides into disbelief, and then acceptance. What comes with acceptance is a sadness so sudden, thick, and powerful that tears fall from my eyes before I even realize they're coming. Millions of people are now gone. In a moment, just gone. Burnt up. I am to blame. I failed. Absolutely and 100%. I allowed this ruination. And now, we get back into it. The light is actually bright enough to dry my eyes. For a second, I'm pretty sure I've died. So sure, in fact, that my concern for Brighton's world are briefly overtaken by personal ones. But then I realized if I were dead, I couldn't think. I look to my right and see Cyrus there, confirming the theory. We've returned home with one less world to worry about. High radiation levels detected. Please remain calm and wait for emergency medical personnel to assist you. High radiation levels? It's talking about us? Sir, what's going on? The events of the past 4 hours have totally beat me over the head, and I'm still reeling from the blows. Right now, I don't know if I should despair over the losses or fear for something else. Really, I'm finding it difficult to think I've not just woken up from some over-imaginative nightmare. We've picked up some radiation from the blast, it seems. We'll be fine though, right? Yeah. A disconcerting pause. After a few moments, the entrance to the room opens with a loud clunk, and some people in hazard suits enter, pushing a trolley along with them. Sir? It's just a precaution. Relax. Relax? I need you both to lie on your backs for us? Oh, that's a woman. Sorry. Cyrus calmly does, but I do not. I'm gonna be okay, right? You will be, if you lie on your back. And if I don't, I feel fine. Well, you should be. It takes a while for the symptoms of radiation sickness to set in. Mercy, I'm nervous. Everything was confusing before, but I can easily process a threat to my own life. How long? Well, it depends. The longer, the better. Now, could you please? And what if they come on fast? Should I be worried? Hey, if you just... Oh crap, I'm freaking out. During said freak out, I noticed that she is motioning for another person in a suit to come over. We're gonna give you something to calm down. Oh, hold it, I don't want to be calm. This is the perfectly appropriate way to react. If you let us work on you, you won't have any reason to freak out. We'll make sure you get over this. Now lie down so we can. I do so grudgingly, still absolutely worried about everything. The paramedic leans over me and, from what I can tell, prepares to insert an IV. It enters with a little pain, only a prick, but it's enough to make my eyes water. After they start, they don't stop. I cover my face with my free arm. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No, you are not. Look, are you positive you don't want to take something to calm down? It's difficult to talk while I'm choked, sobbing every half second. I'm sure. I'm just so scared. I hate this. Alright, I'm going to explain what we're doing a bit. We're giving you a drug that will quickly clear out the radiation in your body and prevent the delayed effects of poisoning. I should say, even though it does that, you're still going to feel the early symptoms of radiation sickness. But that's it. It'll only be sickness, and you won't die from it. You're just gonna feel really, really gross. We can put you to sleep until the symptoms pass if you'd like. No. Whatever's coming, I deserve it. I don't care if I suffer. Just please don't let me. I don't want to die. You're not going to die. It's our job to keep that from happening, and we're pretty good at it. If you need any further reassurance, hey, you're not throwing up, right? No spontaneous bowel movements either? At least not yet. I'm gonna do what? Oh man. Just remember that it's going to suck, but you are going to live. Your body lost a lot of cells in that blast, and it's going to be bad until they've regenerated. I want to go to my room. Sorry, but you'll have to stay here until your radioactivity has lowered to an acceptable level. I'll take you to your room once that's over. So I lie on the floor, quietly sobbing to myself as I'm medicated through gravity. I'm terrified, and I feel terrible, and I only feel more terrible that I'm not feeling quite terrible enough. I'm the worst. I mean, what are these tears even for? I'm not gonna die. Someone already died. A whole planet of someone's. Don't they deserve my tears? Guess now that I'm at home, it's just so easy to distance myself from it. Almost like it never happened at all. I know that's not true, but, well, it's Cyrus's fault anyways. Even if I fought him tooth and nail, he's my superior, and doing that would be... I don't even want to imagine his face. I make a sincere effort not to look in his direction, even with him lying right beside me. I gaze instead at this black ceiling, trying my best to feel as empty and nondescript as it is. Alright, that should do it. The words break me from my self-induced trance. The person in the hazmat suit has since removed it, and when I turn, I am glad to find a bare hand and smiling face offered to me. Let's be off to your room, then. Okay, thank you. She helps me to my feet, which I find are currently very unsupportive. I feel significantly weaker than average, which is saying a lot since I am constantly aware of my natural physical weakness. I sway slightly, but I don't know if that is due to the radiation or just my nerves being completely shot. As the paramedic leads me to front of the room, I don't bother checking to see if Cyrus is still there. When we arrive, my roommate is standing against her bed reading. She casually looks in our direction, but withdraws at the sight of me. Winter! Holy what happened? Not right now. How are you? Do you need any... Oh, this accent. How are you? Do you need any help? Ma'am, is she alright? She'll be all right. But I think about now she needs to puke. Oh, the lady is right. On the long way over to here, I started feeling right nauseous. I start leaning forward to indicate that I want to go to the bathroom. The medic notices and lets me go. I stumble forward and take off in a sprint to the toilet. When I reach there, I immediately toss up at the seat and start vomiting into the thing. It's awful. From outside the bathroom, I can hear the paramedic's voice. Do you want me to stay with you? I open my mouth to answer but quickly close it, as it is not words that are about to come out. Sweet saliva washes over my tongue and I grimace, spitting it out in a hurry. That feeling of rolling hurl continues. I keep trying to expel the nauseating water. On a fourth or fifth or whatever, I'm not counting, attempt to that comes out more like sticking drool. A wave of vomit arises. Blech. It passes through me violently and tears form at my lashes. Breathing into the puke-filled toilet, I somehow manage to answer rather than blowing chunks again. I'll be fine. My stomach is gurgling. Panting over the rim, I listen to the other room. You're her roommate? Yeah. Do you have anywhere to go right now? Or in the next few hours, for that matter? No. Great. Stay with her, please. She'll probably be in there for a while, but just make sure to call if it seems any worse than it should be. Like how? How much worse should it get? Well, actually, it shouldn't get any worse than it is. I just want to get you to phone us with your hall's emergency line if she's suffering too much and needs a sedative. Alright. What is it anyway? Is it just a stomach virus or is this about her assignment today? The latter. She got radiation poisoning from an out of control fusion reaction. We've lost a system, the air was completely burned away. Waverly doesn't respond to this, and the silence is long. As if to fill it, I throw up again. Don't worry, it's only sickness. She's not radioactive anymore. Now, I need you to listen. This is important. Make sure she doesn't eat anything tonight, okay? She should fast a bit, for now. Tomorrow morning, though, get her to eat and drink lots of liquids. As awful as she feels, I need you to make sure she does. Can you do that for me? Yeah, I can. Excellent. Hey, are you sure you don't need anything? Hearing this, I don't even consider it. Though I'm practically in pain with all this gastrointestinal warfare, right now I think I seriously deserve to suffer. I need some kind of punishment. I don't want to feel okay after what happens. No, I don't want anything. My stomach's gurgling again? I close my eyes. I think I'm going to need to start sitting on this soon. All right. Your debriefing has been pushed back until tomorrow afternoon in consideration of your state. You should also try to visit one of the counselors tomorrow, or on the first of the week if you aren't feeling up to it. Don't let this eat you up inside. All right? Okay. Good. I'll be going now. Be sure to have your roommate call us if you need anything. That's why it's hot in here. It's not open. I can't see the paramedic leave, but I hear the door close. Oh no. I let loose into the toilet again. Oh, gross. I flush and then roll over onto the floor. Whoa, shit, seriously already? I mean, hey, are you alright? Oh, right, I guess that might have looked like I passed out. Although, with how I feel right now, that could happen. Yeah. Stomach gurgling. Oh, nope. I kicked the door shut forcefully. Something's coming from somewhere else. Gripping my abdomen as hard as I can through my sweater, I lower my pants and get onto the seat. This is torment. Seriously. I don't know how long it's been, but all that's needed to pass seems to have passed now. I've since taken a shower and brushed my teeth for good measure. I crawl out of the bathroom and flop onto the linoleum. Hey, I look at Waverly with what little strength I have. She looks upside down from here. You look green. Hey, I'm going to help you up. You shouldn't be in the bathroom all day. It's bad being in here. I showered. Yeah, I know. She bends down and takes me by the arm, lifting me with relative ease. But seriously, yeah, I understand. I think I'm done anyway. Can you bring me to my bed? Well, I didn't pick you up to bring you to mine. Come on, I don't want to drag you. Doesn't matter what she wants. I lack the strength to move. She drags me regardless. When we reach my bedside, she tosses me onto my mattress. With her hands at the edge, she tips her head and looks at me. Yes? Can you talk much? I think if I talk any more than what I'm doing now, I'll spew. Sorry. It's okay, don't worry about it. She looks at me like she wants to say something, but doesn't. She pushes from my bed and moves to hers. I hear it creak as she climbs into it. Hey. Yeah? Did you actually almost die? I did. The assuredness with which I speak my words somehow shakes me. I feel fear again for a moment, but it quickly passes. I'm alive and safe. It's okay. Waverly doesn't say anything, and I can't turn to see her. I didn't die, though, and my mentor didn't either. God, my eyes hurt. My head hurts. Waverly, can you turn off your lamp? Sorry. After saying this, I fall silent. I hear soft footsteps, and seconds it start. It's almost a comfort, this void, but nothing right now could make me feel better. I apologize to Waverly again. She still says nothing, but I can tell she has an answer. I don't know what the answer is, but it seems hard to say. That's fine, though. My eyelids are heavy, and my skull is throbbing. I feel like I'm going to drown in sleeps. That sleep you get from medication. Thick and unnatural sleep. I don't, though. I just feel weighted and queasy. I stare at nothing and listen to the settling of the dorms. I can hear people walking through the stone halls, although it's late. Wind is swirling around the mountains. There's music coming from elsewhere, light and haunting. Slipping away from my consciousness, I begin to close my eyes. We never paid for our drinks. That's what you're thinking about right now? Your drinks? That cool.